Was evidence of opioids being found in the food distributed by the US Israeli backed GHF. Something that is a war crime and, frankly, genuinely one of the most disgusting things you could ever do. Gaza government media on Friday condemned the discovery of oxycodone pills reportedly discovered in flour bags distributed by American Israeli aid centers. We have so far documented 4 testimonies from citizens who found these pills inside the flour bags. It said in a statement warning of the possibility that some of these narcotic substances were deliberately ground or dissolved into the flour itself. Oxycodone is an opioid meant to treat severe long-term pain and often prescribed to cancer patients. The drug is highly addictive and can have life-threatening effects, including breathing complications and hallucinations. If you've ever heard about the opioid crisis in the United States, how opioids have destroyed the lives of millions and millions of people, not just in the US, but globally, probably hundreds of millions of people. You get addicted to them. You can't live without them. You will die of complications without them once you get on them. Palestinian pharmacist Omar Hamad describes the discovery of the pills as the most despicable form of genocide. Khalil Mazan Abu Nada, a Palestinian doctor in Gaza, posted, it describes that it means to obliterate our societal awareness. Opioids, if not prescribed properly, and even when prescribed properly, can have lasting damaging effects. You are out of it because the drugs are so strong, because like we said earlier, it's for treating things like cancer or like severe wounds or severe accidents where the pain without them is unbearable. So you get hooked on them. And you can't live without them. Like, you can't function properly without the drugs. And even when you're on them, you're kind of out of it. You can't even function properly then either. Israel is deliberately putting that into the food that they are distributing. Also, we have to talk about how the GHF has been described as having their agents be death traps. This is not just coming from people in Gaza, but coming from the UN as well. Also, towards the bottom here, Haaretz reported Israeli soldiers admitted to directly shooting and killing unarmed Palestinians at GHF-operated aid collection centers. So, on top of putting opioids in the food that they were distributing to Palestinians, Israeli soldiers have come out and said, we were told by our commanders, by our leaders, to shoot and kill Palestinians, to use the disorganization of the GHF centers as a reason to murder Palestinians. We've spoken about this in the past, where Israel is doing this to associate food with death, and now they're associating food with being drugged and trying to destroy society. We can go back in history. The United Kingdom used this in China, like the Opium Wars. They would flood China with opium, and it just harmed the Chinese society completely. For years and years, the Chinese government at the time tried to handle the opioid crisis that the United Kingdom deliberately caused to little to no avail. And it's exactly what Israel is doing now. So they're murdering people trying to get food, and even the people who get food are being given these harsh drugs. Truly, Israel, the United States, and all those who support them are evil excuses for humans.